What's going on, y'all? Winter Night here, and today we are back with some Regulation C action. So we got almost a month until the official ladder drops, but I wanted to go ahead and get a team out for you guys to start testing. You will have to do that on the casual ladder if you're playing in game, but if you didn't know, the ladder is up on Showdown already, so you can test teams there. But starting out, I wanted to build around Wo-Chien. This is one of my favorite Ruin Mons. People are really sleeping on this thing. Its typing is bad, but it uses Terra very well, and paired with its ability Tablets of Ruin, which lowers the attack of every Mon on the field, it is just super hard to take out. Big Celesteela vibes with the Leech Seed. You can use Giga Drain to heal back up, and then Pollen Puff to heal up your allies. So I've paired it with Palafin. Of course, Palafin's attack will be dropped if it's on the field at the same time as Wo-Chien, so you have to play around that. But Palafin is very, very good for cleaning up in games. So we also have the Perish Trap with Flutter Mane and Gothitelle. The Shadow Tag also very good for trapping things in with Wo-Chien, so you can double Leech Seed and just slowly drain them down. And then we have double Fake Out, which helps you get off the Perish Song, helps Volcarona Quiver Dance, and helps Palafin get in and out safely. Also got Assault Vest Iron Hand with Volt Switch to help Palafin get going. So we'll get into it. The matches I'm going to show you were on the casual ladder, but I did manage to get some good ones that really show what the team can do. So we're going to watch those, but before we do, if you could, please like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me, so let's do it. Alright, so first up, of course this isn't a Regulation C team, but does look like a strong team. He's got the Kilowattrel, Raichu, Palafin, Torkoal, Colossal, and Flamigo. So looks like it's going to be some kind of Colossal strat where maybe he goes flip turn on Palafin to activate Weakness Policy and Steam Engine, then bring in Flamigo to copy the boost. So we want to be mindful of that and try to lead something that will do decent into that. So we'll lead our own Palafin. That way we can try to get him set up so he can finish up the end game. We'll go ahead and lead Flutter, bring Goth and Wo-Chien in the back. Good luck, have fun to Spanky. I'm just so hyped on the arena is changing now. This is casual battles, but if you didn't know, it does change in ranked battles now, which is awesome. So he leads Kilowattrel, Raichu, so we'll just go straight out into Goth here. Looks like he's going to go Discharge to try to give Raichu the boost. So we'll just Moonblast the Kilowattrel here, go ahead and bring it down to the Focus Sash. He does go Fake Out into Gothitelle, get off the big Moonblast, and then the Discharge does come out, so Raichu will get the Lightning Rod boost. Goth gets parried, but luckily no para on Flutter here. So we'll just Fake Out the Kilowattrel if he'll let us. Just go ahead and take that out. Get a Moonblast over onto Raichu here. Want to try to get Raichu taken care of before Finn comes back out, or at least put it in range of a Jet Punch. So he does give us the Kilowattrel there. Moonblast comes out. Does decent damage to Raichu. Luckily we get the special attack drop to take away that boost that it had. So we're able to take the Thunderbolt. It's actually lefty's Raichu, so that's interesting. So he brings out his own fin here. So we know Palafin probably going to be switching out here. Just a question of whether he has flip turn. Expecting that he may try to just go jet punch into Flutter here to go ahead and take it out. So trying to see what's going to be coming in, if it's worth it to Psychic that slot or just try to take out Raichu. So we will just Psychic Raichu. And trying to decide if we should protect, possibly try to perish. If we're able to take out Raichu this turn, we could trap whatever comes in. But we'll just protect just to be safe. So flip turn comes out. It does look like it is Scarfed Palafin, as it did outspeed the Raichu there. And they Encore Goth into Fake Out. So they'll get a little more lefties back. We'll switch out into Wo-Chien. Safe switch here, not a whole lot he can do. And just go ahead and finish off the Raichu. Tablets of Room pops, so of course the flip turn does nothing as it's resisted. And he does bring out the coal. So bye-bye to Raichu. It's going to take a little nap on the way back to the Poke Center. And Palafin will come back in hero form. So thinking about Terra. That way we can take any kind of attack from Colossal if they do try to activate a weakness policy here. But I decide that I just can't decide. Thinking Leech Seed just to start sapping. And try to get off the Perish if possible, since we have such a Mon advantage. If we could get that off, it would be great. We'll actually switch Woe back out into Gothitelle and protect on Flutter. That way we'll be able to fake out the Palafin and then go Perish on the next turn. So that's what this team is all about, is positioning, and especially if you could get a advantage on Mons going into the end game like this, and you can set up some nice positions to just go Perish Song and finish the game off. Perish Song is definitely not a first option on this team, but it is nice to have for situations like this. Also very good for Garg in games or against opposing Wo-Chien or Ting Lu. If you can just set up the Perish, then you don't have to outstall. So Ancient Power comes out. They get the attack raise. Or the Omni Boost, I'm sorry, but Steve does hang on here. Perish count falls to 3. So just an easy double protect. Try to wave crash the Gothitelle. And Heat Wave comes out. So now we're down to 2, and there's no way they can break through all 4 of our Mons in 2 turns. So we'll just go Psychic into Palafin and Moonblast into that slot as well. Wave Crash comes out. Takes out poor little Flutter. Another Ancient Power. Procs our Berry. Get a big Psychic off. Does a good chunk of damage and gets a nice special attack drop. Not that it matters. Only 1 turn to perish here. I'll just go ahead and bring back out Wo-Chien. Tablets gets to popping again. We'll go ahead and Terra here, that way Woe doesn't get taken out. Battle was canceled. GG's to my opponent. Alright, so next up we have Elmer. So he is actually rocking the Walking Wake. So definitely not a Series C, Regulation C team. But that's okay, we're rocking Wo-Chien. He's welcome to rock the Walking Wake, so we'll actually get to see that thing in battle. And he is running it on a Sun team, also has Dragapult, Garganacl, Torkoal, Hydreigon, and Clodsire. So we'll bring Palafin and Volk in the front with Wo-Chien in the back. And Flutter. Flutter nice into Dragapult, Walking Wake, Hydreigon, and we can set up Parasong if we can position correctly. That way we don't have to worry about Garganacl. Do have to be mindful of Clodsire here with Water Absorb, so we'll have to play around that with Palafin. That's a big reason why I'm also running CC on Palafin. That way we don't just get walled by Clodsire or Gastrodon, anything like that. So they actually lead Clodsire and Walking Wake. That boy Walking Wake looking dope. Big Raptor boy in the house, but we'll just go Terra Water, Quiver Dance on Volk, and then we'll go out into Wo-Chien. So this is a safe Quiver Dance here with the Water Terra. There's not a whole lot he can do to stop us. So Tablets of Ruin doesn't come into play here, but there are some really cool plays you can make. Of course, it's basically kind of like an Intimidate on Switch, except it intimidates your own Mons as well. But if you have a special attacker on the board, then that doesn't matter. So you can switch it in just to take a bit less damage, and that will help set up in situations like this if you were up against physical attackers. But they go Terra Water on Wake as well and just go Surf. So Water Absorb activates, but Claude is already at full health. Body Press comes out into Wo-Chien, but it takes it very well. Not sure if he read the Wo-Chien switch there, or just wanted to get some damage down on Palafin, but good play. But Wo-Chien's just so bulky, it's able to take that well. So we'll go for the Leech Seed over onto Quad and another Quiver Dance. He's not threatening big damage onto us, so we might as well get set up for the end game. Flamethrower does come out. Wo-Chien eats it. We'll get off the Leech Seed. Gunk Shot comes out, but it's actually into Volcarona here. Luckily, it doesn't get poisoned. We'll get a little lefties back. Get a little Leech Seed recovery. And now Volcarona is ready to go to town. So we'll just go Heat Wave, try to get some damage down onto Quadsire and protect. Don't want another Flamethrower to come out into Woe until it gets a little more health back. It does a good amount to Quadsire and a surprising amount to Walking Wake there. Quad will heal back from the Water Absorb. And another Gunk Shot comes out. This one does good damage. But we'll get a little bit of lefties back. And then Leech Seed will put Quadsire in range. That another Heat Wave should take it out if it connects here. So easy Heat Wave, and then we'll go ahead and just Giga Drain the Walking Wake here. 99 Quad. Heat Wave doing a good chunk of damage there. I'm not sure why they just surfed again. I guess they just wanted some damage on both sides. But Giga Drain will finish off Wake here. Crit definitely did not matter in that case. So, Wake going back to the prehistoric Pokemon, prehistoric Poke Center with Caveman Nurse Joy, I guess. Alright, so Dragapult coming out. You got the snazzy suit on, boy. Where you get that? I need one of those. Is that DLC drip? If so, I definitely need to go ahead and get my pre-order in. That boy, he fly, looking fly. Alright, so we'll go thinking about Bug Buzz into Garg, but we'll just go Bug Buzz into Dragapult. I don't want him to go Wide Guard here. And then we'll just try to get some seeds over onto Garg. So at +2, the Bug Buzz does good damage, but Wo-Chien will take the U-turn. Of course, it is 4 times weak to that, so it will go down. Salt Cure comes out. It's gonna be close whether Volt can live the Salt Cure. It'll get a little lefties back first, and that will allow it to survive the turn, it looks like. And it survived on, what was that, 1? So we'll go ahead and bring Steve out. No, survived on 3. So the play here is to switch out into Palafin on the Volk slot and go Perish Song. Still have the Mon advantage, so we can go ahead and put the timer down. That way we don't have to worry too much about breaking through Garg. Palafin should be able to do it since they've already used their Terra, but this is just a nice safe play to make sure we have the in-game secure, and they do protect Garg. So we'll go Perish Song. and actually go Phantom Force. So we get the call right there. Palafin gets in safely. So I'll just protect the Palafin just to stall a turn and switch back off into takeoff. Since the Phantom Force coming into that slot, it could be going into Palafin here. If he gets the Phantom Force damage on Palafin, that's just fine. I just want to make sure that Palafin doesn't take any Solid Cure damage at this point. But we get the call right there. Dragapult is burned by the flame body. Solid Cure comes out into the protect. Perish count falls to 2. Steve will come back out. We still have our sash intact. So a safer play here would have been to protect Flutter to preserve sash. Since there's 2 turns left. We had already saw that we outsped Dragapult though, so we'll go ahead and take it out with a Moonblast. Curse Body does proc, but that doesn't matter. And Wave Crash coming out, and it will one-shot the Garganackle, so nighty-night. So that's gonna be it. GG's to my opponent. So as you can see, this team is very strong together. It sets up some nice in-games. The format is looking very fast-paced so far, so I really like how this team can kind of slow things down and give you some control with the double fake out, as well as the Tablets of Ruin. Palafin just very nice for cleaning up end games, and if you can set up Volcarona, it can really go to town with all the dark types in the format. So I'll put a paste in the description as well as the rental. Try it out on Showdown. Let me know what you think, and we will see you guys in the next one.